What's good, UB2Bs? Back at it again with another video. It is the start of the week and I am getting ready to head over to the gym. So it's like right at 9 o'clock and I've been steadily trying to get over to the gym earlier and earlier. I'd like to get my workout over with as quickly as possible or earlier in the day, and then come back and have the entire day to do other more productive things. And this morning it was actually pretty cold and my alarm went off at 7. Got up right when my alarm started going off and opened the blinds or opened the curtains and everything, and realized that it actually did snow a little bit. So nothing crazy. It's not like inches or anything, but there is a little bit of like flurries that are, out on the roads and stuff. So luckily it was just nothing crazy like we had a few weeks ago, but still ready to get over to the gym nonetheless. I'm not really expecting that snow to be really stick around too long because the high today is actually 40 degrees and it is a cloudy day here in New York City as well. And right now for the walk over to the gym, it'll be about 30 degrees. So other than that, you guys, I've had a pretty slow morning, was able to get up and be productive. I did a little bit of short form content, or was able to at least edit some short form content and get all of that uploaded to the internet. I like to knock that out before I go to the gym. That way, while I'm exercising and whatnot, I don't have to worrying about the notifications and likes or how many views and stuff I'm getting, because that kind of stuff can kind of like affect you or at least affect me in a negative way. So I try not to look at any of that stuff when I get it out into the universe, and kind of just focus on something like working out or cooking, going to work, whatever. But today's outfit of the day, you guys, I did do the all black fit and decided, I'm fairly satisfied with the way that my hair turned out yesterday after washing it and kind of cleaning up a little bit. So I'm not throwing on a cap for this workout, but I do have the Cos tank top on the top, and then on the legs I went with the Nike sweatpants, and then of course I'll be throwing the Chuck Taylors on the bottom. And then today is going to be back and biceps. My shoulder hasn't been bothering me, but I'm still, I don't know if it's just a little too early for me or too premature for me to start trying to do light shoulders or anything, but definitely back and definitely biceps, and just ready to just get this day started and get over to the gym. And when I have these days off, like I didn't work out all weekend, so Friday was the last day that I worked out. It's currently Monday, and when I have these days off, you guys, like I literally cannot wait to go to the gym. Like last night I couldn't wait to just wake up and just get back at it. And that's the good thing about actually having dedicated time off from the gym. It gets me like really excited and motivated to kind of pump the body up, get the blood flowing, veins popping, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, guys, I hope you're having a beautiful day and staying cozy, staying warm wherever you are. But if you guys are ready to head over to the gym and get this workout going, let's go ahead and get right to it.
casa, yo te espero sin nada. Dime qué es lo que pasa, yo quiero desacatarme contigo, papi. Perder el control contigo, papi. Dime, dime, yo te digo, papi. Ay, papi, ay, papi.
Mamacita, I know you like this beat, I need a feature. I don't even know you, but I'm feeling like I need ya. I ain't about to sit back and watch like a streamer. Eager to meet ya, so I make moves. Got my boy with me and he's gas, cause she rolling with her best friend too. What you tryna do? Cause we rollin' to a West End motive and you should come through. True, it's a vibe. Call you when I land outside. With my bridge and make your best friend slide. And we heading to the West End sides. Invest in life if you're trying to vibe. Call you when I land outside. See you in a dress looking fire. I wanna put that dress to the side when we get home tonight. Give you X-Man never had respect. He should've showed more if he ain't for the streets. Why you always on the road for? Them other girls I ain't interested, wouldn't go for. I would never be ill at Arsenal in 04. I don't trip me, you might catch me in the night time spitting in random bars. I don't think nigga like me, yeah, that's gon' change and put my hand on heart. She wanna go to the shard. I'm like, yeah, cool, that's hard. Leave your purse, I'll bring my card. It's a vibe.
UB2Bs. Today was just very random, and it's a good thing that I did end up picking up that shift last minute. But overall, just a few reflections on the day. You know, starting the day with the gym as usual. I'm pretty much doing 3 times a week or every other day going to the gym for my routine. And as I was in there, like, there was this guy who came up to me and was asking me about my camera and stuff, and then just kind of like realized like he was kind of being like a little almost like passive aggressive. Like, he was being like kind to me and just kind of like saying how I'm not like obnoxious with the camera gear and the tripod, stuff like that, but essentially saying that, like, you know, there's a lot of other people who are quote unquote influencers, and like you could just kind of tell from his demeanor a little bit that he was not a huge fan of influencers. And like, you know, I'd smile and like, you know, be nice and stuff, whatever, but just kind of like, you know, thinking about all this, and I'm like, you know, I go into this, it's not like I'm surprised by any of this. Like, he wasn't mean in any way. Like, you know, we actually ended up having some good conversation, but as he was saying certain things, I'm just thinking about his mindset, and like he's talking about other people and like pointing out other people in the gym, you know, as we're speaking and stuff, and I'm just like, that is just so not me. me. Like I'm not really that fly with that. I'm not really on par with that, if you know what I'm saying. And just realizing like I go into this thing like knowing that it is going to cause me judgment. It's going to bring, or some people are going to dislike me or dislike what goes on with like what comes with being a YouTuber, influencer, or content creator, whatever you want to call it. And just getting past that, it did take a lot to just kind of like get past the mental hurdle from, essentially just like knowing or like being on the other side where you see other people like bringing their cameras. You kind of think it's a little weird. You're like, why are they doing this? And do I want to be on camera? I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be in the shot. And, I've been doing this for so long, like I can't even remember. I don't even think since I have moved to New York, there hasn't been a time that I have not brought my camera to the gym. At this point, it's actually weirder for me to try to just attempt to go to the gym without bringing my camera than it would be to just continue doing what I do, which is record content. And just like thinking about the judgment that goes with, and it's like, there's nothing inherently wrong with the guy because it is natural. I feel like probably most people feel that way about it, but it's just not the kind of person that I would like to be around, if that makes sense. I'm not going out of my way to be around people or surround myself with people that think like that, if you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not thinking that every single person wants to be an influencer. I kind of go into these situations, whether I'm recording at a restaurant, a public space, a clothing store, the gym, whatever. I kind of go into it expecting that most people probably don't want to be on camera, and I try to do the best that I can to try to, mitigate people being on camera. Like I try to like make sure that I'm not getting people in the shot that are very recognizable and stuff like that. It's just something that I'm very conscious about, and I would probably assume that most influencers are probably a little bit more obnoxious about it than I am. I would definitely say that I'm a little bit more discreet the way that I do street photography and my videos on the subway, all that kind of stuff. But basically all I wanted to just kind of just say, and the main thing that was just on my mind, was just a mindset thing. And because I know there's a lot of people out there who want to be content creators, who want to be YouTubers, who want to make videos, and like you're going to have to get over that fear and know that people are going to judge you. Anyone can leave me a negative comment on my channel at any time. Luckily I haven't really received that many negative comments or anything, but it is part of the game. When you kind of put yourself out here like this, like you're being vulnerable, you're going to be the only person at the gym essentially that's like got the spotlight on them because you're obsessed with cameras, you're dealing with cameras and moving it around and blah blah blah. So it's like, just know that, like I said, going into this thing, you're going to be judged. Some people are going to like you, some people are going to dislike you, some people are going to hate you. Whatever it is, you have to just know that you are cool with yourself, you're confident with yourself, and can't really worry too much about how others are going to perceive you, because you cannot control how others perceive you. And I like to live by the rule of thirds, basically, where you got about 10 people, 3 of those people are going to love you, 3 of those people are going to hate you, and 3 or 4 of those people are going to not even know what's going on. So I'm really only making videos for that 30% of people who just kind of know what's going on, and like they genuinely like me for me, because I can literally not put my hand through that camera or put my hand through the screen and just force everybody to, you know what I'm saying, like just like me for who I am, like just simply because the way that I look, the way that I talk, my skin tone, where I live, whatever. Like everyone's gonna have an opinion about every single thing that you do. So I'm only speaking to a very small percentage of people, and you can't really try to have every single person try to like you. And that's just basically the moral of the story, you guys. Is just don't try to think that you're gonna win over the likeness or applaud of every single person. Other than that, guys, that was just something that was just really on my mind since I left the gym, and haven't really had a chance to kind of like talk about it or release it or anything. But I have had a solid day otherwise, and just getting back to cooking and just doing my thing. Like I did not plan on hopping on the train. Luckily I just hopped down there, and it was actually a fairly short shift, so glad I was back. But I am not in the mood to edit right now for whatever reason. I just kind of want to lay down, I want to sleep, and just, sort of just feel refueled for tomorrow and kind of unpack things and get back into the swing of things tomorrow, unless there's going to be another shift that I end up picking up or something. But yeah, guys, like sometimes I do be in my head just kind of thinking like, man, what if you just like quit all this stuff, like just stop YouTube and just like move back home or something, and I don't know, just like got a job or something. It's like these thoughts and stuff come across my mind very often and stuff, but it quickly gets disintegrated into me just kind of going off my faith and just like knowing that everything's gonna be good in the long run. Like I guess I'm just like blessed in that regard, that I just, I am a human and I do think about, the other side, I guess, or having a more secure life where like things aren't just kind of fluctuating as heavily as they do at times. But I think I'm pretty thick-skinned and just feeling pretty good about where things could potentially go. And like I know that if I just keep on attacking this thing and just keep working hard, that time will come where the work will just speak for itself. And I'm not really gonna just be trying to be pessimistic or be around pessimistic people or anything. Like I'm just trying to stay into a optimistic place, a very positive place with just nothing but good energy. And luckily I have all of you guys to just show so much support and everything. And just this is, especially during these like cold winter days and stuff, like I've definitely had my like sad thoughts or sad feeling days and stuff, and just I literally be in my head, I'm like, am I sad? I'd be like, am I sad? And then I'd be like, I'm in a good mood. I'd be like, no, everything's gonna be good. I'm gonna just go ride my bike. I worked out today, I edited a video or cooked some food or whatever. And it's like, I think that we all go through these periods, we all go through these like mental, or I guess deal with your demons. But for me right now, it's just once the sun and stuff really starts coming out and the weather starts getting good, like there's just no turning back. I just think that this is just like a season that I'm in right now where like things have just been just very cold and dim. But things are going to get back together, and I'm like, like I said, running off of faith and just pure, just believing in myself. And, luckily I have you guys as well. But yeah, guys, that's just a little bit of like self-reflection and just like some things that have been on my mind. I guess a little bit more like deep thoughts that have come to the surface lately. But I hope you did enjoy today's video. And if you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. Don't forget to hit that hype button down below. And of course, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.
Desacatarme contigo, papi. Perder el control contigo, papi. Dime, yo te digo, papi. Ay, papi. Ay, papi. Desacatarme contigo.